It didn't happen all at once. There was no sudden explosion, no stark warning. It was just a quiet Tuesday morning when the world as we knew it lost its song. People woke up expecting the usual chorus of life, the birds chirping outside your window, that one song you always hear on the radio during your commute, even the rhythmic hum of traffic. But the air was heavy, unnervingly flat. When they tried to sing in the shower, their voices just fell still. When they pressed play on their favorite playlist, their speakers whispered nothing but silence. At first, nobody really believed it. It felt like a prank on a global scale. Musicians were convinced their instruments were broken. Singers thought they had a sore throat. Scientists were scrambling, blaming some strange atmospheric phenomenon. But as the hours stretched into days, one undeniable chilling truth settled in. Music was gone. And the world without it was a profoundly different place. Grand concert halls became hollow, silent museums of what used to be. Your favorite cafe, the one with the perfect ambience, lost its warmth. It was strange. People started speaking less, moving a bit slower, and you'd see fewer smiles on the street. The silence wasn't just in the air around us. It was inside us. It felt like the very pulse of humanity had stopped keeping time. And then there was Lena, a little girl who was deaf and had never actually heard a single note of music in her life. But she had always felt it. She grew up watching others sway and dance to sounds she couldn't hear. She learned to trace the vibration of laughter through the floorboards and count the rhythm of footsteps, seeing it all as music's secret language. So, when this great silence fell, she didn't lose anything personally, but she saw, with heartbreaking clarity, what it had taken from everyone else. The joy, the connection, the spark. So one afternoon, she did something simple. She carried her small, wooden toy drum to the middle of the town square and just began to play. There was no complex melody, no recognizable song, just a rhythm. Her small hands tapped out a steady, living heartbeat. Thump, 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 thump. The sound was soft, almost fragile against the vast silence, but it moved. It had life. People stopped what they were doing and just watched. Then, a teenage boy joined in, hesitantly tapping a glass bottle with a spoon. A woman started clapping her hands, finding a rhythm that matched Lena's drum. Before long, the entire street was pulsing with this new raw rhythm offbeat, completely imperfect, but so full of life. And that's when it happened. A ripple of laughter. Then another. Smiles started spreading from face to face like a wildfire. Someone began to hum. No sound came out, of course, but the feeling did. It washed over the crowd like warm sunlight after a long storm. It was a revelation. The world hadn't truly lost music. It had only forgotten where to find it. It wasn't in radios or records or concert halls. It was in our heartbeats, in our footsteps, in the quiet, shared moments between one breath and the next. By nightfall, entire neighborhoods echoed with this new symphony of humanity. A symphony made of clapping hands, stomping feet, wordless voices, and uncontainable laughter. It wasn't polished or perfect. It was wild, enchanting, and deeply human. And somewhere, right in the middle of it all, Lena smiled. Her small drum still keeping time with a world that was learning to feel again. That day, the great silence finally broke, not with a sound, but with a shared understanding. And for the first time in a long, long time, the world didn't just hear the music. It became it. Thanks for watching this story unfold with me. If you enjoyed this little journey, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more stories like this. It means the world. See you next time.